What's going on YouTube? Colin here. As always, I don't really have an intro, so let's get right into it. Today I'm going to kind of review this Lone Wolf Custom Gear pocket arm. It's quite the rant and rave in the filming industry right now. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing that catches your eyes is it's tiny. It truly is a pocket arm. You can, without the fluid head, you can fit it, into your pocket, and that's unlike anything we've seen so far. Every camera arm for any camera is massive. It usually breaks down into 3-4 pieces. Usually you have a massive ratchet strap, and it's just it's not really user friendly. So today we're gonna check out this new Lone Wolf Custom Gear pocket arm. Kind of see what it can handle. I don't know all the specs of what they say it can take, but we're gonna put it through the ringer today. I got a couple cameras, a couple different options that some people might try to take in the woods with them. So without further ado, I guess let's strap this thing onto the tree. All right, so like they say, this is your base and this is your adjustment knob with the level on top. One thing is, I played with this before and I noticed, maybe I was doing something wrong, but I noticed that these teeth on the back, they were flat, and I was having problem with it wanting to kick out the bottom, kick out this way. So what I did was I took a file and I filed it down into pretty much a point, and from playing with it on the tree, I've noticed that it really bites into the tree good more. So I got a pretty large camera, much larger than probably anybody would ever take in the woods with them. We're gonna try it out today along with a more reasonable camera, that people might video with. So let's put it on the tree. All right, so what you wanna do, we're gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. Like I said, you put it up against the tree, swing the level around, put it on. It's like 172 degrees out here. Tighten it, and all right, head it on. All right, so what I'm gonna put on first is just a Sony a7 III with a 24-105. It's an amazing camera, I love it. So it's probably the weight of a good DSLR that people might film with, or any kind of camcorder or anything like that. So we're gonna put this on and see how it goes. All right, got it on. It does great out here, and up front. Really don't have any issue with it, but let's see. And it's doing good now. It's doing good over there. So it's just, it must really have a sweet spot. I'm gonna take my phone out and video, and you can see, so you can see how me filing it down can really show you how it digs into the tree. So let's let me get my phone out. All right. See, you can see how it's really dug into the tree in there, and that this is biting real good, and it's level. So that's why I filed it down. That way, it would really bite a lot better into the tree. So like I said, I'm really excited about using this year, because just for the sheer fact that it packs so small. Back in the past, maybe I would not bring the camera gear one day because I just didn't feel like setting it all up, or if I was going somewhere new and having to hang and hunt, I wouldn't bring it with me because it's just that much extra. You know, here in Louisiana, it pretty much stays 80, 90 degrees year round. So, you know, other than, you know, in December and January, but it's hot. Doing something like this just tires you out more. It takes more time. So a lot of times I wouldn't do it, but with the ease of the setup of this, I can really see myself bringing it pretty much everywhere with me. Like I said, it's just such a great tool to have in the arsenal. So I'm really excited about using it this year. I think it's going to be great. So I see a lot of people so far talking about the bounce of the camera, but I mean that's if you know, intentionally try to bounce it. If you're being steady with your hand and, you know, you take it off, it's going to be, you know, just fine. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried of just, you know, how it holds up. So like I said, with that being said, now I'm going to change cameras to a much larger camera, and I'm kind of curious to see, you know, if it'll be able to hold the weight, and if so, that's going to be pretty crazy, pretty impressive. It's already impressive, but let me grab this other camera and we'll try it out there. All right, so what I have here is a 200 to 600 Sony lens. This is not practical for self-filming at all. This is practical for self-filming. The only reason I would ever use this is if I was filming somebody else. I would have a close angle on the hunter, kind of like a second angle, and I really would like to try to figure out a way to be able to bring this in the tree and just really get some close-up shots on those deer. So I got this in the off season. I haven't really used it yet, but I'm going to figure out a way to make it work if it doesn't work on this. So let's see if the Lone Wolf Pocket Arm can hold this. This is probably 5-6 pounds. I don't know. I'd have to look up the specs, but it's a beast. Not saying it will hold it, but let's try it out. All right, so. All right. So I feel quite sure it's going to work just fine already from looking at it. I feel like it's going to work just fine out front. It definitely has some sag in it, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But what I'm worried about is it holds it. It's not kicking out. I think I didn't have it set right. I've played with it a couple times, you know, off camera. Sometimes it's set, sometimes it doesn't. So I really need to actually pay attention and see what's causing it to set or not to set. So this is literally a massive camera. I don't think any of y'all will probably use a camera this big. This would almost be equivalent to like a serious, like a professional camera, like something crazy. But I see with it being so heavy, it's rubbing a little bit on itself right here, which, I mean, like I said, that's kind of to be expected. I was just really curious to see if it would hold it or not, because as most of you know, Lone Wolf Custom Gear, pretty much everything they make is top of the line. Pretty much the best of the best. You know, they always come out with something. It seems like, you know, other companies try to one up them or come out with the same thing, but you know, Cody and Andre, they got it going on up here. Seems like they always think of it before everybody else. So like I said, I'm really excited to have this in the arsenal this year, be able to take it up in the tree with me. Since it's so easy, like I said earlier, I really see myself taking this with me every single hunt, because it always seems like, you know, one morning when you don't want to take it with you, that's when you get a lot of action, or that's when you kill a deer. So I'm gonna, you know, make it a point to have this in the backpack every single hunt this year, whether or not if I take it out or not. But you know, the whole point of this is not really to show off to people, you know, your kill or this and that, but it's about having it as a memory. So being able to get kills, you know, of yourself, friends, family, whatever, and just be able to, you know, have that memory for forever is really what filming, in my opinion, is all about. It's telling a story and different things like that. So I'm gonna wrap this video up before I die of heat exhaustion, because as you can see, like I said, it's about 152 degrees. It's quite hot, I'm sweating. So I'm gonna wrap this up, pack this up, and head to the house. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all stay tuned. I got a couple more videos coming up. I got a new bag. I'm gonna try it out. I think this might be like the best bags that I've experienced so far for hunting, filming, saddle hunting, everything like that. As you know, nobody really makes a perfect bag, unfortunately. So as hunters, we're always, you know, and filmers going through bags. Maybe this one will work, maybe this one will work. Like I said, I think I have about 8 bags at my house. So I haven't found the perfect one yet, but I've seen this one. It's not actually a hunting backpack, but we're gonna try it out and see, put it through the ringer before the season. You know, for everybody whose season opens in October, it's gonna be here before we know it. It's July 1st, just a few more months. So you know, it's gonna be time to start shooting bows, getting everything dialed in, and things like that. So I really appreciate y'all support. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.